Hi guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make these strawberry and cream donuts. Let's begin. To get started on the recipe, you'll want to grab yourself a mixing bowl, and into your mixing bowl place in your strong white bread flour followed by the salt, and mix those two together until they're fully combined. Just using a whisk, that will do fine. Then you can go ahead and add in the remainder of your ingredients, which is the sugar, the yeast, oil, vanilla extract, and then your milk. And then just mix on a low speed to start with, working you out to a medium-high speed. And once you have a dough that pulls away from the bowl, leaving just a trace, you're good to go. So I find around 2 to 3 minutes on a slow speed, then followed by a further 4 to 6 minutes on a medium-high speed, works really well. Then transfer the dough onto your surface. It shouldn't be sticky, so you shouldn't need any flour. So just give it a brief knead, bring it together, bring it into a ball shape, and then place into a lightly oiled bowl and cover with cling film and leave somewhere warm to prove for around 45 minutes to an hour or until it's doubled in size. So once your dough has doubled in size and it looks something like this, you can go ahead and knock it back. Knocking the dough back is the process of removing the gases that have built up in the dough during the first proof. It shows that all your active ingredients are working and everything is going accordingly to plan. Then just do this as much as you can to remove as much of that air as possible. Then go ahead and start to scale the dough. I scale mine into 100 grams each, but you can go bigger or smaller, but 100 grams works really well. I repeat the process until I have worked with all of my dough, and all of my dough has been scaled. There may be a little bit left over, but I was making other donuts as well, so I just added it to that. Once you've got your dough, you can then smooth it off into round ball shapes and place onto an individual piece of grease-proof paper, cover with cling film and leave somewhere warm to prove until they have not quite doubled in size, but they have grown to be a bit bigger. You'll be able to see the difference of what I'm talking about in the next clip. But as you can tell, it was not that warm where I was, but it only took about 45 minutes. And once they've proved up and look puffy, you're good to go. You can then go ahead and preheat your oil. I will leave all that information in the blog post, which you can find linked down below. Then place your donuts into the oil and fry it off for around a minute to a minute and a half on each side, or until they are perfectly golden brown on both sides. If you've done them correctly, you should have a white ring around the middle of the donut. This just shows that everything has gone to plan. And once your donuts are fried, you can go ahead and make the filling. So to do that, simply place cream, icing sugar and vanilla extract into a bowl and whisk until it reaches stiff peaks, being careful to not take it too far, as you do not want to get that kind of unpleasant granular mouthfeel. Transfer into a piping bag and then finish off. Grab a donut and make a hole in it. I'm just using this cake decorating tool. Then roll in sugar, and I place mine into a loaf pan as this is what works best for me. But these are quite big donuts and you might not be able to get all of them into a loaf pan unless you've got one of those large ones. And then once you've got your donuts all sugared and a hole created, you can go ahead and start finishing them off. So I like to start by placing in the cream, so I place in around about a third of cream, then some jam on top of that in a piping bag. I'm using homemade cream and jam, so it does make a difference. If you're making these, I recommend that. Then once you've added the cream, add the jam, then top with some more cream and you're good to go. Feel free to leave it at that stage, but why not add a strawberry half on top of each donut just for added, flair. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be back again soon with another recipe, so join me then. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description. There'll be a link to this recipe, a link to my blog and links to my social media. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.